Good morning, my lovelies. It is the 8th of September 2025, the anniversary of the passing of Queen Elizabeth. I am testing my second new mic. Let me know how the sound goes with this. But of course, this is the anniversary of the Queen's passing, so I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to see what she wants to say. The doodles are hers. Greetings to all my loyal friends. In life, you may have been my royal subjects, but in my death, you have become my friends. Thank you for thinking of me so often and so fondly. I remain touched by your love and by your concern for the future of the monarchy. Time will tell how current behavior will affect the royal family. Charles is in a difficult position. Do not judge him too harshly, please. He hopes that Harry will come to his senses, but he hopes in vain. Harry will not fall in line unless he is made to do so. All right, I'm asking her now, what do you mean he is made to do so? Harry needs to feel some consequences of his actions. So far, he has been allowed to keep up his treacherous behavior with no consequences. I largely blame myself. I was too soft when Harry and Em left the fold. I should have followed my instinct and removed RHR and titles. I wrongly expected them to be honorable. If I had any inkling at just how traitorous they would become, I would have nipped it in the bud. I was a sentimental old fool. Maybe if Em had come along when I was younger, I would have seen the threat she posed more clearly. Philip tried to warn me in his last days, but I didn't want to listen. I thought he was being alarmist. He was right to be so concerned. He was usually right in his assessment of people. I am beyond proud of Wills. He will be a fabulous king. Catherine has turned out to be such a great wife and mother. Together, WNC are unstoppable. W is more affected by the online hate, but Catherine tends to rise above. Of course, Wolves shields her from the worst of it. He has to be aware of what is being said for security reasons, so he can see if there are any real security threats. Catherine does not need to know all the details. They really are as hands-on as parents as they portray. The children have a lot of love in their lives. They have great fun with the Middletons and with Charles and Camilla. The two sets of grandparents are rather different, but that is a good thing, as it helps the children be more balanced. George is becoming more aware of his destiny as future king. He will make a fine king, or rather, he will be a fine king. He is quite sensitive, but wolves will train him well. Some people worry that Camilla's family is infiltrating the royal family. Be clear, this is utter tosh nonsense. ridiculousness. Her family has every right to be associated with Charles and the royal family. If anything, they have kept a fairly low profile. Charles is happy for them to play a greater role, but they are fairly discreet. Yes, sometimes they appear with Camilla, e.g. at the races, but they do not milk the association. Compare their public association to the royal family with M. She exploits the association with every fiber of her being. Camilla's family will naturally be associated with the royal family because of her marriage to Charles. But they do not overdo the connection for publicity. My main message to you all today on the anniversary of my passing is one of love and affection. Thank you for keeping my memory alive in your thoughts and affections. You will never know how much your love for me and my sons and daughter and grandchildren mean to me. Your affection for the real royals, as you call them, energizes them and brings them great comfort and strength in difficult times. Just doing some doodles. I think that's a crown. I think that's a crown. Sending you all love and blessings of an abundance of health and wealth and all good things. ER. And she's gone. Thank you very much for listening. And do let me know how the mic goes. Thank you for everybody who has recently subscribed. Like if you do, subscribe if you haven't. Check if you're still subscribed. And may the angels walk with you now and always.